How I describe the dating culture in Atlanta. I want to say honestly, woo, struggling. It's a little trashy, okay? I don't know, but you know what? I want to say this. I've been trying to since God. I feel like God, because my faith is my foundation on a lot of things. Well, on everything, and I feel like I'm gonna say it's good men in abundance. So I just feel like it's perfect timing. And honestly, you gotta wait for your timing. God always has that special one for you. But sometimes we go ahead of it, and that's when we mess up. And I know that, ooh, have I not messed up? And it
So,
was some
so,
trashy experiences.
so you
But
saying you had some good men and you messed up, or just
no, it was okay. So one, he was, a lot of men don't want to commit
okay? And
in
what age
Atlanta.
group are we talking about? Or if you can give us a little bit more detail.
30s.
Oh, in the 30s. So a
Yeah,
lot of men
like
in the
you know,
30s don't
mid
want to commit.
30s.
Mid 30s
Yeah.
don't want to commit.
Listen, you know what they say, men, y'all develop a little bit later, and it's true. And then I want to say this. I'm like, here we go. No, for real, because like even in your mid 30s, I want to say like a lot of men are establishing their businesses and still like right there on the tailor end. They right want to start a family, but then they're still kind of finishing up building. So I always say this is if a man is about his business, you're gonna know, and he's gonna be building 95% of the time, right? For his legacy, right? So that other 5%, if he really wants to settle down and you're that person that brings him peace, he's gonna come to you because that's where he recharges. In the world is where he's getting beat up. That's where he's like, that's not a safe space, right? So if you are really a safe space for him, he's gonna come to you. You know what I mean? If he's about his business.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I know this sounds crazy, but honestly, my preference is six figures
Mm-hmm.
at least,
Uh-huh.
and then from there, business. Like you don't have to be a business owner, but that's what I'm attracted to. I'm attracted to somebody who's a business owner, who's entrepreneur, who's like ambitious, who got who loves God and things like that. So that's kind of like, and that's kind of hard to find.
So what exactly does a six-figure man actually look like? How would you even know what to spot that? How what do you look for when you're looking for a six-figure man?
First of all, I'm from Atlanta.
Okay.
I was born and raised.
Okay,
So
what part? What part?
no, everybody is not a Grady
What part?
baby. East Point,
Okay.
but I grew up over there on Washington Road for like the first 12 years, and then after that, I moved to Stone Mountain East Side, and then like later on, I moved out to Lawrenceville area. But it's real easy if you're not from here. It's real easy to get finessed because it is a lot of scammers that have come to Atlanta. So honestly, that's when you really got to kind of do your research and pay attention, ask the right questions, and just like even the last person that I dated, they didn't look like they had anything, right?
I
But
see.
but was a top notch lawyer at a top notch firm, was driving what was Altima. But guess what car he had stashed in his garage? A $100,000 Audi.
Mm-hmm.
So like, and then like dressed like a geek. So
Mm-hmm.
listen, I'm all about the geeks and the dorks. Like,
Okay.
look, come on.
Yeah.
If your pants are swimming and I can see your socks,
That's what's up.
come on, because guess what? I can always fix you up, boo. Okay, like I listen, I can fix your swag up, so that's not an issue. It really be the geeks, I promise you. Like if they really got too much swag, I really don't even want to fool with you because you feel like you can just, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
most of the time they're real cocky,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't want you to be to the point to where you're not confident in yourself. Like I gotta have that confidence,
Mm-hmm.
like that you still know how to move, you still know how to like just switch it up and be like that businessman. Like when you step in the
Mm-hmm.
room, people know you about your business.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, So that's how you got, like, you just got to carry yourself like that. That's for me though. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And I mean, I got to be able to learn from you. If I can't learn from you as a man, nah. Like I need something I can learn from you, stimulate me mentally. So you might be talking to the wrong one about dating
There's no
because
real wrong answer.
because
This is just about your experience.
I really don't even want to date you if I can't have a intelligent conversation.
Yeah. What is the biggest challenges that you face when dating in Atlanta? And how do you navigate them? So you did kind of talk about some challenges, but how are you navigating all the challenges? You said you had a good one last time. Yeah, I don't know how it didn't. I don't know how it didn't turn out the way that you wanted.
It
How did?
didn't. Only reason is because this is the thing. He was still establishing, and honestly, and we had established a friendship first, but and he was still establishing what he had. Like he was opening up his second store, um, in Atlanta, and he was, which I know he probably kind of regretted now that we didn't like tap in and pursue, but what I'm saying is it's just that like it's real picky. I just stopped dating
Okay, when you stopped dating?
like a year ago.
Okay, so here's a big question. Although you stopped dating, when the last time have you had intercourse?
That's so funny that you said. Literally, I've been celibate for a year, over a year.
Okay. And
Yeah.
what brought about this cause?
Well, first of all, like I just feel like everybody does not deserve to feel my aura. So first of all, if I'm not dating you, and even if I am dating you, let me start there. I know before, might have been something a little different, but I came from a marriage. I was 13 years married, okay?
Oh, okay.
And then after I got divorced, I hopped into the dating scene. So I didn't really know how to date. Only thing I knew how to do was be a wife, right? But here, you can't wear your heart on your sleeve like that. But me, I can't change who I am. I'm just a lover girl. So with me knowing that, I know I have to set up certain boundaries, right? So when I did hop back out there, I'm gonna be honest, I dibbled and dabbled a little bit, not with a lot, just a couple.
Right.
And I found out I was like, my aura too strong, like, and then like I can't, you know what I mean? Just be, I fall in love, and then they get, and then it just be,
So it's
yeah.
like the energy just off. If you push it and they pull back, and it's no happy medium.
And then like it's once I'm off of you, like I'm not gonna, cause I wasted too long with the wrong person. So that's like my biggest fear now is actually staying too long in a situation that's not gonna be, just that's not gonna serve me
Yeah.
and where I'm going in the future. So, and if they're not trying to be like, hubby or anything like that, I'm not on it. Like at first I thought I could do that, but then I found out quickly I can't. And then I really just started honestly tapping into like my faith again and really, going back to my basics. Like God says, wait till. This is my belief. I don't judge anybody else who do their thing, okay? Because I was out there, okay. But what I'm saying is, I had to tap back into my roots and my get back to the bare naked basics of I don't want to have sex before marriage. Like I don't want to give myself to anybody that I'm not going to be committed to. Okay.
So what do you say to the guys that say, "Hey, you've you've from a guy perspective, they're gonna say, hey, we've already seen that you talk to somebody else. So how are you like a born again person? Do you think from the man's side that
if they say something like that to me, I'm automatically like not going to talk to you anyway. Because why would you say something like that to me? Like, I'm not saying I'm a born again virgin. I'm just saying I'm not having sex right now. And either you can come along and serve me in that journey, and I can serve you in other aspects, and we can get to know each other emotionally. Because don't I know it? I found out real deep that an emotional connection is way like more unbreakable than like just a sexual connection. Like anybody can lay down with somebody, but if you establish a friendship and an emotional connection and then spiritual connection, like sex is automatically like raw anyway. Like so, I don't have that problem. You know what I mean? So that's not an issue for me. I'm not worried. Listen, I was a good wife and I enjoyed intimacy. Like I love intimacy. And that's one thing. That's one reason why I had to bring it back in. I'm a woman that really loves intimacy, and I like doing what I do. Only thing I'm not gonna do is bring a woman into my bedroom. Other than that, hey, let's do what it do. Okay, whatever that however I need, and I'm a pleaser, so like I like to please my king, whatever that, just as long as it's not with another woman. That's I'm open, you know what I mean? So I'm not that's not an issue for me. So you have to be able to tap into here and here before I'm even thinking about that, you know what I'm saying? So like if you can't understand that, you're not on my where I'm at anyway, and we're not gonna align. So
Okay. And last but not least, is there anything else you would like to leave out there? Any hope or anything you want to just say?
how has your experience been in Atlanta dating?
My city,
Yes, how has your experience been in Atlanta dating?
it's not too bad. Like it has its ups and downs, but not too bad. I met some good women out here.
Okay.
Some trash and typical stuff.
Hold on.
Just
I'm sorry, but hold on. What would you say is trash?
all just playing games and just leading people on or nothing to nowhere.
Just trying to dig in your
Waste your time.
pockets.
I don't know if I just had too much digging pockets, just more so just time wasting. Like, it's just, like you said, just going somewhere or just making some type of establishment, or as long as we're on the same page, but just little light stuff or stuff like that. Other than that,
One more question. I know this your show and all, but
mm-hmm.
do you like to text or talk? Do you like to text or FaceTime?
Like in person, personally, I'm a intimate person myself, so I like to be in person and talking and using my five senses, like all five senses. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. All right.
How to use the text at the top, but if it's text, it's like, "Alright, hey, I'm coming through." Other than that, like I like to talk and concentrate on one wavelength. It's cool.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's dope. Okay. All right. Well, good luck with your show and everything. I like how you said the five senses because I'm an in-person girl too. So like, I don't really do too much texting, FaceTime, and like let's meet. You know what I mean? So that's cool.
Yeah. So where can they find you anywhere, or should they follow? Are you private? That's fine too.
So I am on IG, but I have taken a social media break. So I'm just. But you can look me up. I mean, by the time he edit this and put it out, I might be logged back in. But I've really been out for a month, but we'll see. Nivea next to none, and you can look me up.
IG.
IG.
Nivea next to none.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.